Ian, you old battle axe, Ian.
Battle Axe.
There's a Kickstarter with 15 days ago. It's going to need a little bit of help. It's probably going to reach its goal. We're going to give it a little boost, a little booster seat. It's called Battle Axe, a pixel art arcade adventure. A sumptuous, I love that word, a sumptuous pixel art arcade adventure being developed for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, PC, Mac, and Linux. Linux getting back in there. I never saw that in a while. It's 1995 again. All right, Mac and Linux versions.
So I'm excited about this. This looks really good. So this is... the art is being done by, and I believe the Kickstarter in general, is being done by Henk Nieborg. Hopefully I got the name right. And they've done art for a lot of games. Lionheart, Misadventures of Flink, The Adventures of Lomax, Shantae, Risky's Revenge,
Contra 4,
wow. Shakedown Hawaii, and most recently Xenocrisis. Those are all...
What's Shakedown Hawaii?
It's like a, kind of like a sprite-based... kind of like a GTA, but look at it. I swear we talked about it on here. Yeah, but it's gorgeous looking.
Okay.
And most recently,
it's a top-down old GTA 1 or 2 style.
Yeah,
okay.
but there's a heavier focus on like business management and stuff. In
we never saw about this. This looks incredible.
Yeah.
Shakedown Hawaii. That came out a few years ago.
And Xenocrisis, which I've been playing a lot of lately, which is a multi-directional shooter. It got a release on the Sega Genesis. It's freaking gorgeous. Mm-hmm. So this guy's art is just incredible. And Battle Axe is looking to be like a gauntlet.
It's a common. Well, the more I looked at it, I was
more
like
a Gauntlet Legend.
Dungeon Explorer too.
Yes.
The more I thought about it, so it's an overhead melee combat game where you go around and you're killing orcs and creatures, and you're getting power ups, and you're constantly moving like Gauntlet.
Yeah, every character has a melee attack and a projectile attack. You're destroying enemy generators and things like that.
Very Gauntlet influenced. Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. And unlike, more like Dungeon Explorer, like a Gauntlet Legends, the levels are big. They're far more explorable than, say, the original Gauntlet. Smaller screens of Gauntlet. So it looks fantastic. It's at 42,324 out of 51,654. It has 15 days to go. I have a feeling it'll make it. I really hope it does. It's going to have 3 selectable characters.
Yeah, it's got Rooney, the surly pirate who carries a deadly cannon, which can be used not only to launch cannonballs at distant enemies, but also wield it as a weapon. Faye, a skilled fighter who wields 2 blades. And then you have Iola, which is like the wizard. Aged mage who has history with the sorceress Etheldred, which is the villainess of the game. So you have 3 different characters with different pros and cons of what they do, and as well as their ability. So like I said, it's very Gauntlet influence, especially with the items. You can get the food, you can get the potions, you get the scrolls, you get the coins, which is like treasure in Gauntlet. To me, I love the fact that on the first look, when I first look at this game, it looks like it can be an arcade game from like 92. When I first just look at it, like, oh, that could have been an arcade game. The way the style is.
Sure, the style is great. I mean, it's I would say even a little bit nicer than that. It reminds me a lot of the graphics that Square would mess around with in the PlayStation era. Games like Saga Frontier 2 or Legend of Mana. Lots of indie games use pixel art, but very few really take advantage of the medium like this. Like
you have some people that are highly skilled working on this. I mean, it looks gorgeous. You can do the same style game without it looking this gorgeous, obviously, but this is a whole nother level. Yeah, you can get chicken, potion, scroll, a bomb, or coins. There's different areas. There's mines. There's an overworld that you see in the trailer there, and then looking at the Kickstarter, they have obviously the cast of people here. There's voice acting in it. There's a couple of voice actors, and there wasn't any stretch goals that I saw. That was one thing I was kind of surprised about. There's add-ons, but I didn't see any stretch goals when I looked at it. So the only thing I would say that I would love to have is just a 4th character to sort of match the Gauntlet sort of style, and to have more like an elf fleet of foot character. That was the only thing I was going to say when I saw it. It's like there's not a character that's fleet of foot. You have Rooney's like the warrior in Gauntlet, who's strong and a little bit slow. You have the wizard who's who is weak and slow like he was in the original game, and you have Faye, who's like the average character who was the Valkyrie in Gauntlet. But there's no like elf type character.
Sure.
And maybe that was a balance thing. Maybe they figured that, you know, you're not running around as quickly like in Gauntlet that you can get away. So
Sure, and you might not need it.
might not need it, but I just think that was the
Also,
only
there's
thing.
a lot of work going into these sprites and stuff
Oh,
like that too.
sure.
So,
But that was the only thing is if you really want to do the Gauntlet sort of, you know, homage that, you know, you put an elf character in. It's not a knock against. I'm just saying I was kind of surprised to see that. Who would you probably use, Ian? Would you want the average sort of all around character, or would you want the wizard?
I'd probably mess with all of them.
Probably mess with all of them.
Yeah.
You want to team up?
I like the wizard. The wizard looks fun.
I like his beard.
Yeah, it's a good beard.
I thought Ian's gonna look in like 20 years. He's gonna have that long beard and that the flowing back hair.
Yeah.
Not back hair. The hair that flows back. Maybe there's
Flowing back hair,
Maybe
yes.
There's flowing back hair. I don't know what Iolo does. I don't know if he grooms, he manscapes, he wizardscapes. I don't know. There. All right. Well, check it out. Give it a boost there. And again, this is on every platform imaginable, including Mac and Linux. You can get the Switch version. Will this be physical? Was that in the bottom?
Oh,
there?
we should also mention the we didn't mention the soundtrack, which is
Okay.
a huge thing. The soundtrack is being done by Manami Matsumae, who did the soundtracks for games like Mega Man 1 and 2, Final Fight,
Okay, I'm in.
Final Fight,
Magic Sword?
Area 88, Mercs, Magic
Okay.
Sword, Dynasty Wars. Yeah, so
You got me. I'm in.
yeah, Shovel Knight. Yeah, so this is gonna look
missed
good
that.
and sound good.
You got me.
There we go.
How does this not have more backers? I'm just surprised, maybe because this style of gaming is not, you know, in vogue right now. But this is one of the nicest looking Kickstarters on its surface for a game I've seen in a while. Like I said, we don't cover a lot of these, and we have the option to there. All right, let's go, Ian. Let's
Check it out.
Final Fight music.
That's
this stuff.
Great soundtrack.
Yes. Oh God. Okay. Sorry. Moving on. I'm excited.